Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So it has been highly requested that I make some more Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1 LEGO content. You guys really liked my RDR 2 gang video, which I'm very appreciative of. Thank you guys for all the support on that video. So I did take it upon myself to make some more characters, not necessarily from the gang because I pretty much already made all the gang characters, but more just, side characters and also some main characters from RDR 1. So without further ado, let's just go down the line and show what I made. We're going to start things off with Bonnie McFarlane. Bonnie is from RDR 1. Pretty cool character. She saves John's life at the beginning, and then you kind of work for her at her ranch for the rest of the game, or at least the rest of the beginning of the game. But for her legs here, I did just go for these dark tan sort of khaki pants that have these little pouches in the front. Her pants are interesting. It's not a dress, or it's not a skirt, but they're not pants, or like, I don't know how to explain it. So this is kind of just the best thing I came up with. And then for her torso, she wears a vest and a button-up shirt. So I took this torso from a Ninjago character, and then I put white arms on it, so it looks like it's a vest. So you plop that on there. And then her face, I did just go for Ray's face, because Bonnie does have freckles, so that worked nice. And then this hair, I like how the front of it looks on her. Her hair's not that long in the back, but it's fine. The front looks nice. The only thing is, it's a little bit too bright of a yellow. She does have blonde hair, but LEGO doesn't make too many female, dark or like dirty blonde hairs. They kind of just make them all platinum blonde. So that's what I had to work with. And then I did give her a rifle because, yeah, Bonnie uses a gun sometimes. She kind of reminds me of Sadie Adler a little bit. They're both blonde, they both kind of use guns and whatnot. But yeah, there's my attempt at Bonnie McFarlane. I don't think it's that bad. And yeah. From RDR 2, we have Angelo Bronte. So Angelo Bronte, he's like this, I don't know if he's Italian or what, but he's like this sort of, criminal that kind of runs Saint Denis. He's kind of like the, I don't know, he's not the mayor, but yeah, he's a dirty criminal, really rich guy, and yeah, so he was kind of a cooler character. So I tried making him in LEGO, so I did just go ahead and use black pants. The torso I used, this is, I don't know if it's Frodo, it's some Lord of the Rings character. I used his torso, and then I put these Batman CMF arms on. They kind of have like a design, so I don't know, I was just trying to make it look fancy. And then for the face, this is, I don't know what his name is, but he is from the Phantom Menace, and his hat is like this, so he is a Star Wars character. But that's the face I used. And then I took one of these like pirate bandana hat situations and put it on his head, because Angelo does sort of wear like a wrap on his head, sort of. So yeah, there's Angelo Bronte. Just keep him away from any alligators. He's a pretty nostalgic character as well. It is Marshall Lee Johnson from RDR 1. He's the Marshall Armadillo, and you just go around and help take out gangs and stuff with him. So pretty cool character. I went ahead and used these black pants. For the torso, I used the sheriff's torso from a CMF, and then I gave it white arms instead of tan arms. Obi-Wan Kenobi's head. This is like you can find this hat in a few CMF or LEGO City sets. Put that on like that. And then I gave him a rifle, of course. So yeah, I actually like how this minifigure turned out. That torso works pretty well for General Lee Johnson. And yeah, I really like this character. He's just like a really cool sheriff. So yeah. In the past, I have shown off my young Jack Marston from RDR 2, but I went ahead and made young Jack Marston from RDR 1 before John dies. So like whenever he's like, I don't know, 15 or something. So I took these gray pants, and then I gave him this pretty common LEGO City torso, gray arms. I believe it's like a is this like a rebel trooper hat or head, And then this hairpiece, I don't know necessarily what it's from, but yeah, I don't know why there's like a dot in the middle of his head, but yeah, so there is young Jack Marston. Pretty cool. I think it looks pretty much like him, you know, right before tragedy strikes. One is my favorite out of the bunch that I've made. This is Jack Marston once you actually play as him at the end of RDR 1. So yeah, I've always wanted to make this guy, but I just never really had the pieces to, but I was kind of able to, you know, create something that I'm actually pretty proud of. So starting off, you're going to want to get these dual molded gray and black legs. You know, I believe I got these ones out of Bricks and Minifigs. They're not too hard to come across, so you're going to want to do that. There's multiple torsos that can work, but for my case, I ended up taking this torso from, I don't remember his name, but he's a really old minifigure that, he was kind of like Lego's version of Indiana Jones, like their own sort of version. And what I ended up doing was, there had been like yellow to show his skin right there, but I ended up painting white and putting some buttons on, because, sorry, I was just looking at the torso, because Jack wears a white t-shirt underneath his jacket, so there's that. So you know, I put them on like that. And the belt actually works really good because he has a belt like that. And then I took this sort of tannish brown, it's like a light brown nougat satchel, which is actually accurate. He does have a lighter colored satchel. And the red bandana works well, but on top of that, to kind of make it stand out more, because Jack does have a red bandana, I took one of these red, I don't know if it's a bandana or like a mask piece from like Ninjago, but what I ended up doing was I shaved it down so it would usually cover up his mouth. But if you look, I did shave it down using an X-Acto knife so that it actually works like a bandana. And then for his face, I took this, I don't know if this is from like a trooper or something, but it's just this basic face. Here's what the front looks like. And I painted on sort of like the facial hair situation that Jack has. I think it looks pretty good. And, you know, that's kind of why people think that Javier might be Jack's dad, is because they kind of had the same facial hair once Jack got older. But then you're just going to want to plop it down, and then you can move the satchel up there like that. And then you can use, here, I'll just grab my John here. You can use this hat and hair combo for Jack. I just don't want to take it off of John, and also with the satchel and the bandana, you cannot have this hairpiece on, because as you can see, it comes around the whole sort of like top of the minifigure, so I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, you can just go ahead and take one of these medium length hair pieces and stick it on like so, and that works fine because it is just like Jack's hair. We can just, you know, say that his hat flew off, and then you can give him a Lancaster or whatever this is, just a old Western rifle. And yeah, there we have it. There is Jack Marston. I'm pretty proud of this. You know, I think it looks pretty good. And yeah, I decided to make was Colm O'Driscoll, leader of the O'Driscoll gang. You see him pretty early on in RDR 1. And I just figured I'd go ahead and make him. So again, you need black pants. For the torso, I don't know much about Harry Potter. I just know that this is a Harry Potter torso, and it is, it's like an older one. I forget who it is though. I'm sure Harry Potter fans will be able to know whose torso that is immediately. But I took that torso, gave him white arms, because Colm does have, he wears like a black vest and it has some green, and it does have like a chain situation, so I thought that this torso was pretty nice. White arms because it is a vest, and then black gloves. For his head, I believe this is also a Harry Potter head. Don't know who exactly, but it has like the gray bushy eyebrows and whatnot, so I thought that looked nice. And then Colm does have gray hair, but I thought that this, I don't have a, this hairpiece works good for Colm. I don't have a gray piece, it's like this, so I thought that this color was the next best thing. And then I did give him a revolver. So yeah, there he is. This minifigure I'm going to be showing is Eagle Flies. So Eagle Flies is obviously a Native American, really cool character, and yeah, so I took it upon myself to make him in Lego. So you're gonna want to take these pants from the Lone Ranger, I believe. This torso is also from the Lone Ranger. So yeah, that works nice. And then I ended up just giving him some dark red arms because he does have like a lot of painting, like a lot of paint on his hands and stuff. This head works really good as well. It is double-sided, and it works good because, ooh, I was just broken. It works good because Eagle Flies does have a red, you know, red paint on the top of his head. And then he does have long hair, long black hair, so I did give him this piece. I don't know what this piece is from, but it works well. And then, of course, he always has his bow and arrow. So we'll give him that. And if you really want to get, like, into it, I guess, you can give him a horse, because he does ride his horse a lot, and, you know, shoot bow and arrows and stuff. So, yeah. I have my video showcasing some extra RDR minifigures that I've made. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit like. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm really glad that I was finally able to make a old Jack Marston. But yeah, I think these guys are pretty cool. If you guys have any other Red Dead characters that you want me to make in the future, please let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.